So we are leaving Dubois with enough fuel to get to West Yellowstone, and I'd like to thank all the friends that helped out. And we are headed for Montana and Idaho. So this is one of the more exciting parts of the trip, going through 3 states in one day, or pretty much. And this is really pretty country here, and we're maybe going to come back sometime, but we got a lot more to see before we're into Boise and Oregon. Look at them mountains. That's called the Ram's Head, I think they call it. And Moran Junction, Yellowstone 80. Pretty country. So we're crawling up this grade. I forget what the name of the pass is, but we're crawling up this grade in like 10 miles an hour because we don't want the engine to heat up. So steep. And got the back doors on the diesel open, and just crawling up and taking our time. We're at about 190 degrees on the temperature gauge, and that's we're just keeping everything cool, you know. Don't want to burn up nothing. And so that's what we're doing. Beautiful view. Yeah, we're barely getting by the bicycle. Barely. Well, keep your engine temperature down. You can't really beat this view though. I gotta say, pretty spectacular. So we finally got up here to the grade. So we're going to find a place to pull over and let everything cool down. And yeah, it's quite a hill, man. I tell you, pulling a horse trailer. Okay, we're running out of blacktop here. They're enlarging the road in Yellowstone because coming up the grade and stuff, you know, there isn't any room pullovers in a lot of places, so they're enlarging the road and making pullovers for slower traffic, slower vehicles that break down, stuff like that. And you can see it's a little tiny road before, and it'll be bigger with more passing lanes. But you can see it's just great country. A lot of Americans have never been here. Kind of way, you know, if you haven't seen Yellowstone, you really haven't seen America in a lot of ways, because this is really, really amazing. So this is probably one of the few Aka women that have been to Yellowstone area, the Grand Tetons, otherwise known as the Big Titties. There's not very many Akas in the world that have been up here. And we're just getting started. We haven't seen half of what there is to see up here yet. So no, chỉ sân lệ, tập bò lao. She says it's pretty good. There's the Ride for Freedom mountains behind us, and look at that. That is something else, man. There goes another biker. You don't have a pigtail either, ponytail. Is that good stuff or what? That is about as amazing a spectacle of mountains as you can see. The Grand Tetons. As the Well, it's pretty hard to beat a view like that. I could see someone wanting to live up here, man. Get up every morning and see that. Now you got to get these wildflowers. You got an RV coming at us across this fantastic landscape. Just unbelievable landscape. All this pasture grass for animals. Just amazing. And always there's an opportunistic skateboarder. Well, there's the Clark River down in that canyon. I can't look, but I'll hold the camera over there. That's a great waterfall, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, I don't know what kind of fish are in there.
Maybe you got salmon.
Naji Sanu Yellowstone. Good?
Yeah.
And Amiga Akatsoa, how many Aka people come here?
Nobody.
Ango? Apium? Yeah, that's not so many, huh? Yeah, you scared of the bears? Goosela. Jebyo a bear la. A bear jebyo sinyame. The bear run away. Yeah. You scared of that? No moment. You saw a bear? Show me. There's a Aka woman in Yellowstone. Tagadao. We just crossed the Continental Divide, 7,988 feet, and we've been up to like 90-some hundred feet pass already today, something like that. Before you get to Jackson Lake, but we just crossed the Continental Divide, so we're headed downhill towards the west coast now, kind of speaking, and we are coming up here to Old Faithful in about an hour maybe. So this is where we cross the Continental Divide for the second time. Maybe we'll get everybody out here and get a picture. Now this is even higher. This is like 80-some hundred feet. 8391 Continental Divide. There's a bunch of happy campers. And she had to come over here and get a snowman. Well, here's the Continental Divide again at 8262. We're going to pull in here and let some people by us. Quite a few people waiting for this event.
Yeah. Get on there. Wow. You hear it rumbling in the ground? Yeah, you should. Yeah. Up and down. Look at that.
Now it's like spiraling at the bottom. See that?
No, I just got it.
Shall we go up?
Yeah, right? About 150 feet, I think.
That's quite a while. Yeah, it does go a long time. That was worth the drive. That was pretty cool.
Là khu lấy chủ mà hoa mà tin nhiều là phải số trăm mà hoa thôi được. Cái nào mù á. Mù lên ngáo ở đây.
Bố liệu có mà hỏi.
Mù lên ngáo.
Chỉ áo bố bé chứ mà nó bố.
Nó có không có mà lá giá tin nhiều rau và.
It's beautiful. Well, the kids saw two water buffalo, American buffalo, and one was really close to the bus, like 10 feet away. I saw it at the last minute. It's against a dark tree. And they're pretty excited about that.
One is sleeping.
One was sleeping, they saw. So they're pretty happy they saw something. And some people saw bears and grizzly bears out here today,
Maybe we
but they maybe came earlier in the day, I don't know. So the kids see a big buffalo out here, a bison. Okay, there's an American buffalo. Look at that. Eating dinner. And at one time there were millions of these in America. And some sons of bitches came and killed them. You gotta get this close to get an appreciation how big this thing is. This thing's like a car. He's got a massive head on it. You'd have to be a bit sick just to kill these for the sake of killing them. It's got an enormous head, man. And this is a golden evening coming out of Yellowstone. Look at this, man. Just look at this.
We saw two American buffalo too. Lots of them.
You can, it's a beautiful scene in the evening, but you can see the devastation from the Yellowstone fire. Just burned all the trees off the face of that rock. It's starting to come back, some of it.
We saw a moose too.
Yeah, you saw a moose? Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see it because I was driving.
But we didn't see bear yet.
I saw those people taking pictures over there, so that's probably what they were doing too. Look at this, this river and this green grass, and been a lot of people out in the river fishing. Really, really nice. You need hip waders. She says this is the best part of the horseback trip yet. We wouldn't camp overnight because Hampton would smell a bear during the night and kick the heck out of the horse trailer. There's a bald eagle house.
Bald eagle!
Yep, there's a bald eagle.
Bald eagle!
And the sign said you can't stop here. Said you can't stop here.
Oh, it's amazing!
No, mama da.
Real too. The best one in the city in the world.
Yep,
Big duck.
big swan, like a swan. Yeah, we see another bald eagle flying over to the right. It'll come into view here in a second. Okay, he's flying over the water. There he is up there. There's two of them.
Yeah, it's very huge. Look, he's gonna get in the, like a fish. See, going down.
So they seen bald eagle, a moose, and a buffalo.
And bald eagle. And bald
And
eagle.
a bald eagle.
And baby buffalo too. A baby American buffalo.
Baby buffalo.
So we just entered into the state of Montana. We're going to be in Montana for a while. I think the town we're going to is in Montana. And just for the record, since we're in the state of Montana, to the Queen of Thailand to give back the land of the Aka people from the state of Montana. And we'll say that for Wyoming too. Yeah, we're dropping down into Idaho here in a bit from Montana. Yeah, it's a great view, man. There are so many mosquitoes here, you would not believe it. You would not last one night in the woods here, let me tell you. They can sort of keep it, if you ask me. The mosquitoes here are ferocious beyond belief. Clouds of them. So now we're back in Idaho. We got one more state to cross. The state of Idaho, and we're in Oregon. Coming off the Continental Divide. 45 miles to Ashton. We'll stay there tonight if we can. Hopefully there's not a ton of mosquitoes, or Hampton's not even coming out of the trailer. And kids haven't seen a bear yet. Maybe we'll see one alongside the road here. That's a great house. Look at that. Looks like it's fresh built too. They're in Idaho. We don't got far to go to Oregon now. If we can get some more gas tomorrow, some more diesel, we will be on our way. When we get to Oregon, we're going to start doing some serious fishing for the kids. And there's about as glorious of a sunset as you can get.
That's why tomorrow gonna be hot.
I think they saw some moose back there, and the kids are having a great time today. We didn't have Hampton, we did Campton, Yellowstone overnight. But them bears that come through at Hampton will just kick the hell out of the trailer, man. He already kicked the bus this morning. Little knothead. Well, first he rocked the bus. You know, he started pulling on the rope. Then he got over by the bus and started rocking the bus. And then it was like, you ain't getting up fast enough. Granny, get your gun. There's a bear out here. I'm going to die, Papa. And so he kicked the bus, man. Hampton. Put a dent in it. We had a lot of things happen. That's the funniest one yet. That's a Buick. My dad had one of those, but that's a great color. Well, the Ride for Freedom bus has made it into Idaho. Yeah, we didn't have any diesel today, so I go out and ride a little bit.